And welcome back. I'm Larry, and we have so much stuff to get done today. Oh, from our previous episode, we did get some housing, we got some food started, and we have the school that we're about ready to build. I did look at for our fields, and we are going to go ahead and start with beans, but what I'm going to do is I want to check out, is it going to be worth 2 people or 3 people for this size field? And I want to see how the 2 different crops work with each other. Now, come on. Let's do our beans here. There we go. Life is good. So we're going to run that little test because now, if you look at it, this goes in March, which is fine. This one starts in March as well. But if you really look at these, this one takes 80 days and this one takes 125 days. So what I'm thinking is I might do like a 2-to-1 to these. I'm not sure. I want to see how the food supply goes. So now that we're getting some hard numbers from this update, we can really fine tune our food to make sure that we're continuously growing food. Now over here, of course, for some reason we went kind of red in the water, which kind of surprised me because this thing shouldn't be dipping down, but it is. We do have this experience point, and I know I said I wanted to go with reeds. With the apiary, but I'm seriously thinking about the reeds first. We could pick up the soap. I am going to turn the marketplace on so they can stock up, but they really don't need to stock up. So, it's one of those catch-22 things. But we need to get some other building going on. And unfortunately, they're hogging up all of our timber to get this school built. So we're only at 322 fuel. That's kind of concerning because it seems like no matter what we do in all my previous game playthroughs, it's always been a headache as far as fuel goes. And just like, grrr. Now, what I'm going to do is I hate taking them out this far, but I want to get this area cleared out because we're going to put some mines in. We have to get some mines going or it's going to absolutely clog up everything we want to do. And that's going to be no good. And as you can see, we're slowly ticking down on our tools, but we don't have the supplies that we need to build tools. So it's just like, it is so aggravating, but I love it. That's the great part about Extreme is, first everything's slow, and then it just goes nuts. So, once we break through this little dilemma that we're having as far as not having any people, well, things are going to change rapidly because we should get 9 or 10 people out of this, which is what I'm hoping for. And of course, once again, it's the trees that are killing us. I hate that we're digging the trees out of here because I would like to get a tree farm going. And, yes, we got our school going. That means now if we do start an academy, research institute, then we'll get a whole lot more bang for our buck. And we'll get extra tech points for it. So it's worth having. But right now, it just can't do. We just don't have enough people. And let's go ahead and pull off these plants as well. And since they have that done, let's go ahead and get some roads going in to give them some fill work. I like how it's dotted up. It just makes life visually so much easier to put things down now. You know, I don't know if anybody's really noticed it, but I have, and it's just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really love that they put this in. And it's just, they've added just so much of the little stuff, which is so nice to have. Okay, we have that. And I'm going to go a little bit further on this. We got another tech point. We are going to start pre-building some of this stuff. And right now, I just want to get the roads in so it's easier on my old brain to map this stuff out. And that's 6. Okay, so yeah, we're okay there. Now, just to make life easier, we're going to go ahead and toss in the distillery, even though we don't really need it right now. I have to get used to these new menus. Should be here, shouldn't it? There it is, the distillery. And we can go there. Yeah, we want to go right here. Because then it'll make life a lot easier getting that stuff done. And, oh, it's April, and I so messed up by not getting these things started. That is a bad thing. That means we have to pause some stuff here real quick and get them caught up. So we have 3. So we'll put 3 here. Get that started. Get that started. I need one more person. Who can I steal from? Well, does this even have any students in it? No. So we can go ahead and close this. And let's throw another person here. I've been really bad at watching the month scroll across. So that was my bad. Now we still have these 2. And if they're not doing what they need to do, we can... You know what? Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no! You know what I did wrong? I forgot to build... Oh, no! I don't think I have the time to do it. And that would be to build... Oh, it's been such a long time. I forgot to build them. Oh, everybody knows what I'm talking about. I did not build the town hall. Oops. Yikes. That was funny. I mean, that was good. That was funny. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. And yeah, we don't have the mats for it. So yeah, I borked that like there's nobody's business there. I'll move it someplace else. That's too funny. I totally messed that up. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll get it on the next round. But hey, people are probably like, Larry, what's your issue? I'm like, well, I kind of foobarred this, guys. You know, I'm sorry, but yeah. Let's go ahead and get this started back up. And we'll go ahead and say the heck with this. We'll get that one going. And, oh, weren't they done planting? Yeah, they were. Okay. Once they start doing their thing, then we'll worry about the other stuff. Let us get some iron. But hey, life is good. And this isn't getting built, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and pause this because the only thing we need is timber, and I have them snagging this stuff right now. It's July, so once they start harvesting, then it'll be a good thing. And we'll take some more lumber here. But children, do not make this mistake. Ooh, new livestock. That's finally our hunters did something. And let's check out what they've given us. Our alpaca, which is fine. That means we are going to have to put in some alpaca. And the direction that we want to go with the alpaca will be this way. Or, no, we'll go this way. Why not? Because we can go, well, we could actually go in any direction, but space-wise, we'll keep this side, north side, as animals and south side as farms. That works for me. Now, people have asked me, do you ever plan your series? And the simple fact is no. It's like whatever floats my boat that day is the direction that I go. I don't pre-plan anything. You'll see a lot of people, they'll have this set determined, this is how we have to do it. And for me, it's like, whatever floats my boat is how we're going to do it today. And I'm a happy clam. So, yeah, if you ever try to figure out how I do things, well, then my wife would love to know. Because I'm absolutely random in how I do things. Okay, so we have the mine, and we are going to we got to get some tools going. All that fun stuff. We need more forests. And of course, I so foobarred this. Larry, get with the program. You are just losing it. I forgot to turn this one on. I was just like, farting around, not paying attention. So, yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop doing this whole pausing thing because I haven't played in such a long time that I'm absolutely foobarring this. Okay. Beware of the wild mushrooms. I'm going to try it out. Okay. Now, it's saying I have 0 people. And why do I have 0 people? I have no clue. I didn't build anything, did I? We have 1 there, 2. It says I have 15 people. Where'd they all go? 2. Ah, that's where they all went. Okay. See, I also get confused when I'm not pausing stuff because it's like, I should have people. Why don't I have people? Weather's 3 degrees and they still have clothing, even though it's not great clothing, but they still have clothing. But we are going to have to get some stuff built here, and we're going to have to do some sacrificing. And that means I'll just get on with the program here. And let us get these mines fired up. And I'm going to put it, I'm going to pause it, put it there. And let's see if we can keep them lined up. right there. So 80, 60. I'm going to pause that one. I'm going to pause that one. That will give us what we need there. And then what we'll go ahead and do is throw in some roads. Interesting. Well, we know what we're going to be terraforming. Okay. Throw that here. And that should be, what, 6 wide? Which means we should be able to put housing right down the middle of this. Yeah, we'll be able to put housing right down the middle of this. And that thing really hasn't changed much either, so life is good. We have run out of tools, which I totally expected we would. But we're going to fix that as well. And we're going to go ahead and throw in the smithy. It's a 4x7, which is... That's fine. It's not a big deal. And I'm going to pause this as well. January's fine. How are we doing? Okay, we're still 0 in on our wood, which, okay. No worries. I know some people, they don't understand why I don't panic. And to me, it's like, we've dealt with the worst. It's no big deal. I mean, even with me foobarring the food, we're still at 2,094. Sure, we're low on stone. We're low on a couple other items. But other than that, we're doing okay. Would I like to have more stuff? Of course. But you just have to remember the saying. It is what it is. I just wish we could speed things up. So, yeah. And I know somebody's like, Larry, you still haven't built the town hall. When are you going to build the town hall? And I'm like, oh, I'll get to it. No, we'll get the town hall in real quick. Don't know where I'm going to put the town hall though. The town hall feels so permanent, which it is. Yeah, just for heck, I'll just put it right here. Why not? We'll just put one little house there. It'll be all by its lonesome. There'll be happy clams. No worries. Now I know people are like, okay, Larry, you're off the rails. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm just ducky. But let's see where we're at on our tech points. Oh, we have 3 of them. Well, right now we're still doing good on everything except for stone. So we will go ahead and get the quarry going because that's going to be a necessity. Another thing that we should do. What are the requirements for this? Cut stone, brick. Oh, so they want some industry going on there. Oh, don't you like how they've redone the boiler room? That looks pretty cool. Now, I could go with the clean water. You know, that would make sense. But right now, I don't have sand and clay going. So that really doesn't make much sense. So for livability, I am going to pop the police station. That's going to be for sure. And for education, we're going to go ahead and pop the research institute. Because, you know, we need them both. But look at this. That number is just going up. People are going to really start hating life soon. Because we just don't have what we need to do what we want. And it's May, for Christ's sake. But everybody's doing their thing. And why aren't these guys done? Oh, this is where we're going to get into our penalty. With them not having tools, it takes a lot longer. Ah, I see. Okay. So, what can we do here? We've got to do some fixing. Don't you just love fixing? Now, the big question is, how much of this am I doing on purpose? Nothing but crickets. It's like, really, Larry? Are you causing problems in your playthrough? You wouldn't be deliberately doing this, would you? I guess we should talk to the National Enquirer, because inquiring minds would like to know. Have I ever caused problems for my own playthroughs? I'll plead the fifth on that. Let's go ahead and we'll snarfle up all this stuff over here, and they can come and grab this stuff. So we're going to go ahead, and since they don't have really anything to play with, and I'm not building anything right now, we can go ahead and do that. I'm going to reduce this down to 1 hunter because it's extremely rare. Extremely rare do you get back-to-back animals in the same season. So let's just send everybody over here, have them do their thing. We do have lumber. Oh, we don't have lumber yet, but we do have some stone. And okay, is it just my imagination, or does it seem like the stone piles are not giving as much? I think they may have reduced the numbers. That would be interesting. But hey, not to worry, because we're about ready to rectify all this. We do have enough wood to do this stuff. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to just let one person build, and they can go ahead and start on this. And everybody's doing their thing over here. We still have plenty of food. We have plenty of water. Tools we're sucking wind on. Clothes we're sucking wind on. Okay, now we have immigrants coming. So that we can deal with. And we should be getting close to enough supplies for everything. Not really, but we should have enough. At least way before these guys start messing around with us. Come on. It's September. You guys are going to start freezing if you guys don't get this done. I'll help you out some. We'll throw something right here for the stone. And they're close to being done. And they're going to be wrapping up soon. Oh, this stuff's about ready to freeze out, so we're not going to get as good. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That's a bad thing. Now, we are going to eliminate this. Oh, demolish, not cancel. What the heck just happened here? Oh, okay. That almost gave me a heart attack. It's just like, really? That would have been horrible if you lost your mats, if you destroyed a warehouse. It's bad enough when the tornado come ripping through, but to lose your mats because of that would be like, no. So now they're going to just pull all this stuff close by. Life will be good. And the temperature is getting cold, but And our one little person's doing a fine job over here. Now we do have 4 kids, so we can go ahead and turn the school on. But I'm not going to yet. I want to get a little bit more people. I'm probably going to let these kids age out and let them get into the system. Okay, we have that. Let's go ahead and let's get the soap kicked in. Even though... Oh no, let's get the... I'm going to roundabout this. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the apiary going. Okay, we are in December. What is our mat supply looking like? Not enough, but it's also too cold to be doing anything. So I'm going to pull the hunter back because I do not want to lose anybody. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to get rid of these trees. Yay! And now I'm going to be cutting my own throat here, but we're going to go ahead and get some iron tools made, and not 200 of them. I will cut this down to like 25, and let's see how that'll hold us. It should be okay. And then we're going to go ahead and get this started. I guess it was already started. Okay. And I'm really happy. If that's the case, we have plenty of mats. And we'll get this second builder going. Since it's such a large building. Yay! And we're still doing fine on food. So no worries there. And we're going to go ahead and get this started. Okay, I know you guys. Oh, it's 59 degrees. Oh, it's March. So you go do what you guys do. And these guys, you can come over here and do this for me. But the one other thing that we also have to do before our hunters decapitate the poor thing, and that is we are going to have to set up a pasture. And we can do 8 by 10. Do I want to do 8 by 10 or not? Yeah, I want to do an 8 by 10 there. Yes. Method to the madness, because after this 8 by 10, we're going to start setting up 25 by 25s. Which is or 20 by 20, whichever is the largest, I can't remember. And then by doing that, we will be able to do some really cool things. But what I like to do is I like to get the herd started with the 8 by 10, and then we can move half the herd into the 25 by 25. And it works out really big. 25 by 25, 20 by 20, whatever it is. I mean, I guess I could find out real quick. And I guess I should. I have to be a good guy and show that I know what I'm doing. Yeah, 20 by 20. There is method to the madness on everything, just so you know. It's, even though I'm playing around and having a good old time at the very beginning, I do get really serious on this. But we have to have fun. I mean, with this new expansion, we have to have fun. Now, the one weird thing that I'm doing right now is I have not put down any houses. Usually, I have housing going on big time. And I haven't done that this playthrough. And that's not normal for me. But that's also because I haven't played in such a long time that it's just like, ugh. But, life will be good. And remember, it is what it is. Am I really hurting anything right now? Okay, I might be going through a little bit more lumber. And housing wise, okay, we have, this can hold what, 3 people? So that's not too bad. Like right now, am I hurting us from breeding? Yes, I am. But I'm also being okay on food. So it's no big deal. I can start implementing the houses anytime I want. But now that this is built and this is getting ready to be built, I want to get this one started and going before we do anything else. And that's why I'm so happy the immigrants are coming. Now, what would I have done if I didn't forget to build the town hall? We would have already had this one going, and we would have been doing coal, which would have taken pressure off of our fuel here, which, yeah, I got to get this thing started back up again because now we're not going to have enough fuel. But it is what it is. It's okay. But if I really wanted to, I can turn around and as soon as this thing's built, I can just take the 2 people that are cutting this, I can get rid of it and just fuel with coal. Which then the only thing I have to do with as far as trees are concerned is just for building houses. So even though I'm messing around, I already pretty much planned this. Even though, I've made a few mistakes, but come on, it's fun. Now, we're going to control gets put in here. And for this one, it's just going to be ore. Oh, excuse me. We're going to have to do this one as fuel. For this one right here, since this one's going to be built first. And fuel, yep. This one, I don't care what it gets used for, but we don't want fuel going into this one. We don't want fuel, and we don't want ore. Because I don't think there's any ore over here that I need to worry about. Because this is mainly going to be for just chopping down some lumber so we can get everything else built over here. Now, shame on you guys for doing all this, but we need to cut this down. I want 3 people available, so 4 is good. And we're going to go ahead and go with the coal. Okay, we are going to start needing... Yeah, see, we lost the food again. That's kind of upsetting. But we still have plenty, and we're okay. This is starting to get low. So I'm going to have to turn the marketplace back on so they can come over and grab stuff. This is unhappy because it doesn't have wood. But we also have tools again, so it's not too bad. And they're ripping down the trees, so that's good. Okay, now this one's actually producing pretty fast, which I'm kind of surprised. But now people are going to start going naked. And people want housing now. So let's go ahead and kick off the housing. And we're still going to have to kick this on as well, which we will, because our immigrants are about ready to show up and life will be good there. So even though, it's been an interesting episode and I've had my quote unquote faux pas, hopefully you'll continue watching, because I'm doing this out of a lot of fun and messing around, but I am going to get really serious and we are going to really explode on this, and it's going to get kind of wild. So if you like settlement survival, I would highly recommend subscribing to the channel. And of course, the more people that like the videos, the more people get to see them, allows me to compete against the big guys. But hey, it is what it is. So hopefully you're having a great day. I know I am. I will talk to you in the next episode. Bye.